Yo, what's up, guys? James Carter TV. Now, last week, I did okay. But the problem is I should have done much better because let's face it, okay? Two teams that I picked should have won if it wasn't for injuries. One was Houston, Gary Kubiak going down of a mini stroke. Who thinks that when picking games? I don't. And finally was Aaron Rodgers, who everybody got incorrect when they picked the Packers. Everybody. So as a result, I went 8-5. Should have went 10-3. It's as simple as that to me. It's as simple as that to me. Now, this week we got to do better. We got to do better. Hopefully, coaches and quarterbacks do not get injured because that is what screws me over in pick'em. Why? I don't know. But that's what screws me over. So, with that said, let's get into NFL Week 10, my picks, my predictions for each and every game. Let's start off with the worst game, the Thursday night game, the Washington Redskins. Well, it won't be the worst, but the Washington Redskins at the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I have trouble picking this game. I really do. I kind of want to pick the Vikings because they're at home. But, that's it. That's it. And Adrian Peterson. But you know what? Them at home and them having Adrian Peterson hasn't helped them except for one time this season. So you know what? The Redskins are a little hot. RG3 is looking a little bit better. Alfred Morris is looking a lot better. And that's going to make me pick the Washington Redskins to go to Minnesota and get the victory on Thursday night. Now let's get into the Sunday games. We have the Green Bay Packers hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Now this is a problem for me because Aaron Rodgers, top three. Okay, we can all agree top three quarterback in the league. One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And wow, what was that? In the NFL is not playing today or that day. So that's huge. That's huge. That's major to me. That's huge to me. The big thing is, can Eddie Lacy and James Starks, can they run all over the Philadelphia Eagles? I say no. I say Nick Foles and LaShawn McCoy and Deshaun Jackson put up enough points, put up too many points for Eddie Lacy, James Starks, and Seneca Wallace to contend with. I say too much points for Philadelphia. I'm going with Philadelphia to beat Green Bay. Next game, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars going to my Tennessee Titans. I've seen some losers, some idiots, some fools pick the Rams last week, and I'm sure there's going to be some fools, some idiots, and some morons picking the Jaguars this week. Okay, give us some credit. We're a good team. Beating the Jaguars in Tennessee, it's already confirmed. Next game, Buffalo Bills at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this worries me. This is going to be another road team. I have winning, but I got to do it. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills to go to Pittsburgh and get a victory. E.J. Manuel will be back for this game probably, and if not him, Thaddeus Lewis will be back because Jeff Toole is just that. He is a tool. This guy got this close to beating Kansas City. This guy was a yard away, 1 yard from going up, what was it, like 10 points? Like the game would have been over to me. Alex Smith and the Chiefs offense did not score a touchdown against this vaunted Bills defense when Mario Williams was actually playing up to his contract. And you think Mario Williams played good last week? Just wait till he gets up against this Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills to beat Pittsburgh, whose defense looks dreadful. Next game, we have the Oakland Raiders going to the New York Football Giants. Now, this game depends on the health of Darren McFadden. And as of this moment, and Terrell Pryor. And as of this moment, neither of them are pretty healthy. So I'm going to go with the Giants, but just know, either of those two plays, I'm flipping my pick to Oakland. But you know what? I'm going to stick with the Giants, see what they can do this week at home. Alright, next game, we have the St. Louis Rams at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts, I still don't trust them, man. I know a lot of people are really high on the Colts. Oh my God, look, they came back once again. Look at this comeback the Colts did. Wow, they're so good. They're going to go to the Super Bowl. No. Alright, this guy stink. Trust me, they really do. They should be a 4-4 team. They're lucky to be a 6-2 team. And so that there's a little upset ability with this game. I'm telling you, there's a little bit of upset ability. But you know what? I'm going to stick with the Colts to beat the Rams in Indianapolis. They should do that, but they should be worried about next week. Why? Because next week they're facing my Tennessee Titans, Thursday Night Football. Andrew Luck will be exposed similar to how he was exposed against the San Diego Chargers. Get ready for that. Next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the Seahawks have been struggling on the road, but the Atlanta Falcons have been struggling everywhere, whether it be at home, whether it be on the road. In fact, the Jets came to Atlanta and they beat Atlanta. So if the Jets can do that, of course, the Seattle Seahawks can do that. I'm going with the Seahawks to do that. All right, next game, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going with the dumbest pick I've ever gone with in my lifetime, the Baltimore Ravens to win at home. The Bengals have never beaten Joe Flacco. The Bengals have never beaten Joe Flacco. Now, they won last year, okay, when Tyrod Taylor got the majority of the snaps. But the Bengals, let me clarify actually. The Andy Dalton era Bengals, okay? I'm not worried about Chad Ochocinco era. No, Carson Palmer. No, we're not talking about them. I'm talking about the Andy Dalton, AJ Green era. These two men have never beaten Joe Flacco. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens to win this one. Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears. Now, Jay Cutler. This is the man. This is the one we're worried about because this guy could play. I don't care. I really don't care because you know what? The Lions are making a push for the NFC North Championship. And I know this is going to sound stupid. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going with the Detroit Lions to win on the road, beat Chicago, sweep Chicago for the first time since God knows when. I'm going with Detroit. Next game, we have the Carolina Panthers at the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the Panthers are on a little bit of a winning streak, and everyone's high on the Panthers all of a sudden. Who have they beaten? They beat the Buccaneers, who stink. Falcons, who stink. Someone else who stinks, and someone else who stinks. Okay? They beat people who stink. So I'm not going to put any credibility into this run that they're on. I'm not. So you know what? They beat the Giants, who stink, obviously. And someone else. Maybe it was like the, I don't even know. I honestly can't even remember. I mean, this is a team that still lost to the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, it was at the week 2, but you still lost to the Buffalo Bills. I can't trust you on the road. So I gotta go with San Francisco to win this one. Next game, we have the Houston Texans at the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this is an especially tough game for me because you know what? Let's face it. Carson Palmer, this guy's awful. You know, this guy's awful, and for some reason the Texans have some sort of good defensive line. So I think they're going to get after Carson Palmer. I think they're going to get after him. They're going to be successful as they get after him, and they're going to win this one. I think they're going to do it for Kubiak, you know, Gary Strong, hashtag Gary Strong. So they're going to get this win finally because they're on what, a 6-game losing streak? My God. All right, next game. We have the Denver Broncos at the San Diego Superchargers. You know what? I've been taking too many road teams, but you know what? I can't go the upset. It's too risky for me. I need to go with the safe pick. I need to go with the right pick. I need to go with the Denver Broncos to beat the San Diego Chargers in San Diego. Now, if you remember what happened last year, the Denver Broncos were down 24-0 against the Denver Broncos. Wait, what did I just say? The Denver Broncos were down 24-0, or 0-24, I should say, to the San Diego Chargers, and then the Broncos scored 5 straight touchdowns, 135-24. And they're better this year. The Broncos are better this year, and so are the Chargers, but not really. So, you know, I gotta go the Chargers, and this, I gotta go the Broncos, excuse me, and it's just as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. Now we have the Dallas Cowboys at the New Orleans Saints. Gotta go the Saints. You know, the Cowboys win this week, they lose this week, win this week, lose this week, win this week, lose this week, win this week. This is gonna be the week they lose. I mean, it's a pattern. I'm following that pattern. I'm following this pattern because this pattern has done me well in Pick'em. I'm going to continue to follow this pattern and pick them to lose at New Orleans. Let's go. Now, finally, Miami Dolphins at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Monday Night Football. I got to go with Tampa Bay. All right, because I don't know which locker room is more hostile, okay? the Miami Dolphins locker room where people get bullied and people are, what do they call him now? What do they call Richie Incognito? A honorary black man? Okay, what is that? Who came up with that? Or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers where it's actually toxic. Alright, well, yeah, you go into that locker room and you leave with a staph infection. Alright, so I don't know which locker room is more hostile, which one is more toxic. Okay, but I'm gonna go the Dolphins because most likely Ryan Tannehill will not have two of his starting offensive linemen, and that is huge for me. That is big for me. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do not have people that can rush the passer. Alright, they have no pass rush. But even with people that are ass, they can still find a way to get to Ryan Tannehill. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win at home. That's it. That's the end. Those are my NFL Week 10 predictions and picks. You know, I kind of want to know what's yours, okay? I have a risky picks. I have some safe picks. What are yours? I want to know. Tell me down in the comments. James Carter TV. I'm out. Peace.